I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Can't... Actually, come to think of it, I can't actually hear any whistles blowing. You know, I think I'll just take a small step off and be safe. Privet comrades, welcome back to the Volga region. I was just working on the truck here. It was having trouble starting. The battery was dead. I was just taking care of that. It was no big deal. We're good. That and that. Yeah, we're good. No big deal there. All right. We helped the local gentleman. He was going to do the jam. And so we funded him. We funded about 20 grand, and helped him build his little shack. Now the thing is, he's an odd fella, you see, and he put it back there. So I was like, dude, you mean I have to back this truck up? And he was like, yeah, duh. I was like, oh man. So he did not make it easy on us, but we'll do what we can here. Is this where I need? No, I need to go up to the... Oh wait, do I have... Sure, I don't have what he needs. He needs apples. Right. Oh wait, will it accept that? No, I didn't think it would. I don't know. All right, can we do the pears over here? I can't remember. No. Okay, so it's a direct sale on the pears. All right, I'm cool with that. I probably could find a place to, I could probably fund somebody. Now, there is a gentleman. He came to us and he wants to start up a juice place, a juicery. But it's a little bit more expensive than those other two places. It's actually a full-on building. It requires concrete and all of that. And after talking to him for a while, we kind of came to the decision that we're going to kind of wait and see about the cement plant, because if we can get the cement plant in here, we think we can do it for a lower price, but we don't know. We don't know. There we go. And let's unload some pears. Yeah. Woo. Get all the pears out. Money, why are you not going up? Why you hate me? Pears. Well, it should be 116 when you're done. Or none. That works. All right, whatever. Never mind. Probably rotten or something. Anyway, let's head back. We have other work to do. I can't believe the pears didn't sell for anything. Oh no, I can. Never mind. Those aren't the best pears. I got them from over there. Oops. Never mind. Okay, let's park up and figure out what we're gonna do. Park this guy here for now. Now, what we really need to do is find... you. got things sticking into our cab and everything. All right. Now, I finished the field. So what was one big, ginormous field the size of Toledo or something is now 4 fields. There's this field, which is actually a relatively large field. I will say this is probably bigger than I intended, but it's all right. And we have this field here, which has produced for low yield, but whatever. And then we have a second field, and we have a really small field at the end. And the reason I went with that structure is because a small field at the end could be used for root vegetables if we wanted it to. All right, let's hire the guy. All right, I need you to just dump, not spray. Nope, 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 no, 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 stop that. I need that. Thank you. Now will you do what I want you to do? Yes. Good, 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 good. Excellent. All right. Don't know when he'll finish. When will he finish? Long time from now. Okay. Now you... We need to get more gravel. All right. Let's... we're gonna take the shortcut to get some gravel here. Because we can. We're actually, if we look at it... Let's hop out and run over here really quick. So we are 15% on the foundation, 8% on sand and gravel. So we'll attempt to run probably 2 trailer loads each, maybe. Then again, maybe not. All right, come on. There we go. Now up here, see it's just sticking out of the fog there. I've got the truck. We were watering the trees back there. So those trees are all watered, or they were. They're probably not anymore, which is a different problem altogether. But it's a fun long drive to water trees. Definitely. Yeah, it takes time, and I'll be straight up. It's time that I'm not 100% sure I have. I mean, still, we'll probably still do it. Now, the other thing we're going to do is we're going to replant our trees. Now, I've got to water those trees where that one truck is parked. Now, there's the reason I don't have to water my cherry trees, because some of you probably wonder, well, how'd you get away with that? Well, okay, one, because of the way the map is set up versus the mod. That's one. But the story we're using right now is I did plant them in a ditch. I did plant the cherry trees in a ditch where water would be pretty prevalent, so we kind of came out on top there. While I was doing the work for the field that's out there, the one field, the cool thing is, I was like, well, since I'm out here, I might as well run some pipes up from the lake. So if you look, there's that lake behind the meat processing plant, and it also leads up to 3 there. Plus, there's a ditch along the backside of 3. I was like, well, if I run some pipes and some simple pumps, I can get water up, and then I put some drip lines in, so when we plant the trees, we don't have to worry about the water. Woohoo! Yes, I know it's early, but I'm going to park the truck here. So, oh, you're going to do that. Okay, fine. We'll just back up a little bit until that goes away. Thank you. All right, so what I'm going to do, however, is find you. There we go. And what I want to do is plant the trees far enough apart that I can easily mow up and down between them. So it gives us an easy way to keep the grass down, but also I think it will be good to like improve the breathability. I mean, when I think about the orchards that I lived near when I was a kid, they were wide enough for them to go down with a tractor with a bush hog on it. Now, this ain't no bush hog, but this also isn't bush hog country. Let's put it that way. Oh, there's the small field, and there's the other field. How's my driver doing anyway? Looking good, I guess. Oh. Now, I want to leave him some turnaround room on the back here, so that's what one thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure we have turnaround room. These are relatively deep fields, but yeah, we'll go with that. All right, let's drop that. So I'm going to leave about that for turnaround room. It's way more turnaround room than he needs, but Okay, let's go with that. Okay, purchase. All right. Go to our placeables. Now you got cherry trees. I'm thinking some plum trees would be good in this area. Yeah, let's go with some plum trees. All right, so this is perfect because now I can say, all right, I'm going to put tree there, a tree there. Okay, so then I can say, all right, now we're going to just go this. And as long as we keep it sort of in a line, I think we'll be okay. I think. I mean, if we deviate slightly, we deviate slightly, but I mean, I'm not like seriously concerned here. There. Now this does mean, because we're laying out so many plum trees, you know we're going to need more truck. We're going to need a lot more truck, but that's all right. It's all right. I'm going to kind of keep them spaced a bit. Like that. Okay. So that's basically a field. That's 2 fields worth in length. Okay. That's a plum tree. I don't want this to be a plum tree, though, so I need to get rid of that plum tree. Whoops. Plum tree, where are you? Plum tree. Sell. Okay. Yeah, I want to sell that plum tree. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I know I lost money there. I don't care. We are going to go with peach. We're going to go with a peach tree. All right, so let's make sure we do about the same number of trees, give or take. Well, peach trees I can actually increase, so let's make peach trees double up, huh? What I think then I will do is, since I'm making peach trees double up, we'll only do 1 field then, since they are smaller. I'm not counting at all, by the way. I have no idea how many of these I've planted. I'm just going to keep going until I think I'm getting closer here. So I need to kind of go out. All right, so to there, and then grapevines. Yeah, let's go with some grapevines. Wow, those are okay. Cool. All right, so we're gonna give a little break there, and then we can just kind of run the grapevines like this. Yeah. And then we'll just kind of have a nice grapevines along here until the end of this row. Like so. Okay. Then we need to do, oh wow, that looks epic, honestly. Oh, that looks amazing. Okay, we're going to back off, and we're going to go over here and sort of set up the same way using our measuring stick of 1 tractor. I realize I can actually get closer in there, but we're just going to go with 1 tractor. Like so. All right, so now, placeables. Olive trees, no. Orange trees, no. But let's put in some apple trees. Yeah, those are big ones. Like so. Just kind of go along here. I think this is going to be about equal to the plum trees, so we're going to kind of go for broke here. So now the other thing I think we're going to do here, is we're going to have to look at investing in a warehouse, because we're kind of ignoring the farming aspect a little bit and going more for the orchard aspect. So we're probably going to need to consider a warehouse. Oh, that looks amazing. I love it. So we've got implaceables somewhere. Aha. So warehouse 1, which will store oranges, strawberries, plums, and cherries, and warehouse 2, which stores apples, pear, cucumber, and tomato. Right. Why don't I have pear, cucumbers, and tomatoes in here? I don't know. I'll fix that. Okay, so that's 16 grand a piece. It's probably good to have. Now, somewhere, where is the... Ah, the juice factory. So this place is what the guy wants to go into. 55 grand for that. That's kind of steep right now, but we'll see. We'll see. And we might end up with some market stalls here and there. Kind of talked to some people. They're really excited about it. So there might be some wine and jam stalls and some other stuff. So we do have that. Okay. Now, I think we can safely take this guy back. This guy, the tractor, not the tractor, the harvester should still be running, because I can't imagine that he's actually full, given how poorly we've actually done on maintaining the fields here. I've put an order in. I've put an order in for a sprinkler system. I've actually gone in, and a couple companies have come back to me with some bids on some sprinkler systems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue looking to see which company I think is going to be the better company for us. And then once I figured out which company is the better company, we'll order in from the train, off the trains, we'll order in the components. We also have to order ahead because we have to get some work done to make sure that the place where we're going to position the pivot point will hold up properly. So we have to get some bulldozers in and some earth movers. We have to trench out for the piping and all of that. So it's all really important, but we'll get there. It's just going to take us a little bit of time. And hopefully I can get a good bid. And if I get a good bid on this, then hopefully we'll be able to put in a good sprinkler system. If we can get a good sprinkler system in here, hopefully we'll be able to do better in terms of maintaining the crops. That's what I hope anyway. All right, let's go get some straw. That's what we need to do. I'm going to go get this straw off of the field back here. Let's go this way. I do kind of want to get some sheep, by the way. That is something that I am looking at. I've been talking to a couple guys that are kind of getting out of the business. There are a couple of elderly guys. They're ready to get out of business, and they're ready to sell sheep to me. Well, they really don't care whether it's to me or to somebody else, but right now we're negotiating on transport costs to transport the sheep in, because that's expensive. You got to put them on the train. You got to get them to the train station. You got to put them on the train, and we got to transport them from the train station to the field. Once they arrive in the field, then we can pay him, but we have to negotiate that. Sorry, drinking root beer and driving. What else? Who else have I been talking to recently? Oh, the sawmill guys. Because of the volume we're able to move with that cutter and the Kirovitz lifter and the truck, they've actually hired on more of the locals. In fact, they've hired on the locals that used to work down at the meat processor? No, not the meat processor. The vegetable base, I think, is where those guys used to work. I don't remember. They used to work somewhere else, and now they work at the... Is this the field that I need for the straw? I think it is. Let's hope it is. Now that we've driven over here. Hello, straw. Any straw left on this field? Should be. Maybe not. Maybe I got all the straw. Looks like I did. Or it decomposes. Which is equally a likely thing on this map. Alrighty. Cool. So we don't have any straw in this field. Was it field 15 maybe that had straw on it? I swear it was this field, but maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. It looks like it might be field 15. We might be stuck just dealing with our own straw. No, it looks like field 15 is pretty clear. We'll just push in part way. What the heck is on field 15? Carrots or something? No thanks. Alright. That's... Oh, boogers. I was hoping for straw, but looks like we don't got any. Shucks. Well... On that bombshell, cool. Guess. Okay. Well, let's have one of the local kids take the tractor back. Because I don't want to drive it back. Good Lord. Reset. And reset. All right. How are you doing? Not well. Okay, good. It is past 8 o'clock. Time to start this guy. Nope, not that direction. All right. You should be good for a while. We'll leave you. Not you. Not you. Okay. All right. So somebody had a suggestion about using this thing to drag the logs to the truck where they can be loaded. But the thing is, what is this? Oh, that's that. The thing is, when I think about it, that doesn't really work for me. So the reason I say that is I cut these logs small enough that John Deere just doesn't work as fast as like a telehandler or a front loader would work. So that's not really going to work for me. I did reverse these, by the way. I reversed the controls, so I'm not as much of a gibbon. I'm still pretty much a gibbon, but... All right, and down. Let's make sure I got my my length set to 15. There we go. Oop, go the other way. I actually need that so I can see when I can cut. Aha. Up and over. Timber! Bonk. All right. So my plan is now to pretty much finish clear cutting this area. We're going to use basically every penny we have to try to improve. Oh crap, I reversed that by accident. Oopsie. Oh, the things I got to figure out. We're going to clear cut this and then load up that truck. And once we've got it all loaded and where's the cut point? Where is a good there? Once we got this all taken care of, then we'll use every penny we have basically to Well, we're going to have to buy a telehandler. And, oh, I was going to get a smaller tractor. Never did. Oh, well. I forgot that bit. That I was going to get a smaller tractor in the game for us. Oh, well. We'll have to make do without then. And stop swinging so much. You are killing me. There. I want you that direction, please. That direction. Oh my goodness. I reversed the wrong thing, and now I'm a complete mess when it comes to handling this. Not like I wasn't a mess to begin with, mind you, but good lord. All right. Down. Okay. Let's get outside the tractor for a bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get a full-on telehandler. I'm going to get a New Holland. Now, the reason I'm going to get New Holland, even though it's a new piece of equipment, is I'm going to find, I think, more than just one or two uses for it. Why don't you want to activate the cut head? Something I'm doing? Oh, it is. Ah, I see. Okay. It's another one of those with the, ooh, don't fall on my tractor. Oh, look at that. I was actually able to hold it up. Oh, that was pretty cool. I think that the New Holland will be a better choice overall because we'll be able to, I mean, the Russian equipment, don't get me wrong, is great. But when it comes to telehandlers, I think the New Holland is going to be the way to go. Down, back, nope, back up. Thank you. Gonna kind of help me out here. Thank you. Up in that direction to tip it. Woo! That's perfectly safe, by the way. Don't try that at home. And the other thing we got to do with the telehandler is we're going to have to clean up all these little sticks that we're not doing at the other truck. So we have that as well. Okay, let's just... okay, back up. Cut. Got it. Safe. There's got to be some other way that they do that. But I enjoy doing it this way. And the little piece on the top. There we go. Oh, no, go forward. And someone did point out that the tracks and stuff are basically like the crab tractor, which is, yeah, it is. Go forward. Cut it. Yeah. Timber into the road. It's all right. We'll pull that out of the road. So we have a good ways to go in terms of cutting these, but while that... Yeah, oh, hold on. All kinds of problems there. Slam it right into the tractor. Jeez. While we're harvesting that field and waiting on the bids on the sprinkler system, we got to do something. And I kind of feel like if I don't keep moving forward, we're gonna be at a loss. And I wanna be sure we're moving forward, even if it does mean we clear cut an entire forest and then we kind of just leave it for the locals to deal with. We will replant a little bit, I think. Timber, come on, timber faster. Thank you. The loading, I'll do that totally off screen. I'll just continue doing that off screen. I just want to do this right now while I'm waiting. That gravel truck is probably full right now, actually. Let's find out. Not you, not you. How are you doing? You got a ways to go. You are full. You are also off. Let's start you up. It's kind of weird because the sand, it gives you a message when it's full. The gravel does not. It's kind of odd, I think. So we have a few things we need to get. I think we need to get at least one, I'd say probably two more of the Megris tarp-based trucks. I'm thinking we might move the cherry farm over to the orchard that we've created. It'd make things a lot easier. I'm also thinking we might talk to the locals and see if we can pay a couple of them to put up some buildings for us to park those trucks out in the orchard, and then maybe pick up a little truck to kind of do our running about and see what's going down here, there, and everywhere. The apple, pear, and cherry trees that are behind the animal place, which is where I've got that blue truck parked. I'm not really sold on those ones, but we'll see. Because they require a good bit of water because of their location. But maybe, just maybe, it'll turn out to be okay. We'll see what kind of a yield we get off of those. What we get off those trees. I'm gonna have to go and water them again. That's the other thing is it's just, you know, it's that long drive to get more water. Now I'm wondering if I can find myself a transfer tank. So get myself a big tank truck that I can put 60,000 liters of water in, and then just tank off into the smaller truck. But I don't know. I don't know how well that'll work. All right. I think we'll go grab another load of this. Maybe. Yeah, I guess we could get another load of gravel before we go to the sand pit. I'm kind of torn about getting another. I mean, I think we are going to be getting another truck, another Megris tractor like this, because hello, I do have the second cat trailer. Oh, you guys did give me information on the canola, and you said if the canola price is below 400, that's the only time it's really worth it. So right now the canola price is $5.46 out at the port. So I think I'm probably going to be taking the canola and just depositing it at the port. I know that it's used to create fuel, but I mean, I don't really have a problem going and picking up fuel at a fuel depot. It's not like a big deal to me. So I think we might run that out there. Let's see, is that guy still moving? Yes, he is. Okay. So we'll get another load of gravel, then I think we'll go ahead and pick up the other Megris truck. Maybe not the two tarp trucks. We've got the one tarp truck. Now I know they have trailers that they can pull as well, and I might get a couple of those in the future, but not right at this particular juncture. I want to talk to the locals, see if they can get me some sheds built out near the orchard, because if they can, then I feel better about storing the equipment out there. I mean, as it is, I don't really like the tarp truck being anywhere other than right by the house. I can't fit it in anything, mind you, but I don't know. Part of me likes having it there. Not you. Not you. Not you. Let's find out. Well, yes, you, but hold on. You are a given. All right, let's... There you go. Jeez, Vladimir. Good grief. You just got to lift it. That's all you got to do. It was not a hard thing, my friend. You know, sometimes you just have that sixth sense something is wrong. Yep. All right. Trucks. Let's see here. We'll get another... should we do another 6x or should we get one of these? I'm thinking another 6x. Yeah, at 15 grand. Yeah, we'll just get another 6x. Same color as always. Okay. There we go. Perfect. All right, so let's take this guy and go get the canola, deliver the canola, and then we'll take him to the sand pit. Oh, wait, I'm going to have to get the wheat off of the other tractor. Never mind. We'll be doing that instead. Because I didn't bother to get the other, didn't load it. Yep, okay, got it. I know what I'm doing now, sort of, kind of, maybe, not really. We'll get there. Kinda. Hold on. Having a thought here. What do you carry? You carry 9,200 liters. Your 6x6 dumper, 9,200 liters. Could be very useful. Oh, I do need the milk tanker. I think I need a milk tanker. Do I need the milk tanker? Let's find out if I need a milk tanker. Animals. 4,000. Yeah, I do need the milk tanker. Let's see. If I buy the milk tanker, where are you, milk tanker? Okay, you are the milk tanker. 8,200, so I have a little bit of time to go. So that's fine. So in the meantime, if I get this truck... No, we're not going to do that. I mean, it was a thought. I get that truck, send it out to get the the straw, not the straw. The grain. That's the words I'm looking for. The grain. But we won't do that. Okay. Let's get you all hooked up. There we go. All right. So we're going to take this into the port. It's 24,000 liters of canola. We'll ship that out of here. Then we'll run and get the wheat. Now my hope when we get the sprinkler systems, my hope is that we'll be able to bring the moisture levels back up, and then we can concentrate for a while on the weed infestations that we have, the nutrient levels that we have, until we get them in line. We can keep running the sprinkler to keep the water levels up, and I think everything will kind of sort itself out. That's my hope anyway. It's probably at 100%, aren't they? Oh, they're pretty darn close. All right. I'll get the Magris back out there. Well, I'm driving one Magris, but you know which one I mean. Which, that one is probably full of gravel right now, so we'll just boogie on here. Maybe I should just use the Curavits to go get the wheat. would be smart to just use the Kurovitz. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like I'm just on the edge of having the right vehicles in the right place to do the right jobs, but that I'm just missing things here and there. Like I need a to do and I don't know what those two things are right now. I think the two Megris trucks with the cat trailers are good gravel sand trucks. I think we need another tractor to do the stump grinding, because I don't like the one we have. It's the mod itself is not as good as I hoped. Woo, we almost crashed. So I want to get rid of that thing. Yeah, so I want to get rid of that tractor. I want to get rid of the John Deere, which we can do here pretty soon. There we go. Oh, there goes the train. There's some more stuff for you, train. Yeah. There we go. 13,596 for all that canola we had sitting in there. That is beautiful. Hey, baby. You're beautiful, too. Okay, I think I'm going to take this thing. Come on, open up. Thank you. Oh, no, we need to get wheat. No, I don't. I think this is a better sand truck than it is a wheat retrieval truck. So I think I need to get a tractor to make the runs out to the wheat. And I'm not going to get a New Holland. I need to go find a good Russian tractor is what I need to do. I need to finish clear cutting and loading all that up. I'm hauling that to the... Yeah. Can I take the wheat? Where is the best wheat price anyway? I haven't even looked. The port is 306. 326 at the elevator. That's it? Well, what's the bakery for then? And there's 2 elevators listed. Well, that's nice. Which elevator are you talking about? Oh, probably that one there. Okay, so we're going to go there. We got the bakery down there. I guess we don't take stuff to the bakery, maybe? I don't know. Whoa, where am I going? Whoa, where am I going? Okay, yeah. So we'll be selling that stuff at the elevator. Okay, there he is. All right, we're almost there. We can start this guy filling sand. Go get the gravel truck. And grab a Kurovitz to go get the wheat, I guess. Or we can wait a bit, because obviously we don't need to go there right now. All right. I can't believe we lost all that straw. That's really kind of disconcerting. It's very disappointing, because we could have really used that straw, but I will take the Kurovitz out to grab that straw, I guess. I guess that's what I need to do, is take the Kurovitz out to get the straw. If I do that, then I can get the straw to the cows, the cues. With the straw, we can get manure, and then that'll allow us to put down a couple of greenhouses. Now, I need to go and find where in the world my cucumber greenhouses went to. I don't know where they went to. Oh, and we have an issue. Very small issue. So we've recently been having power outages here in town in Volga. And the mayor, he didn't really blame us, but he said, you know, since we've come here, there's more power being drawn at the wine producers. There's more power now for a jam plant. The lumber plant's been running pretty much 8 hours a day, 6 days a week. And he said basically we've contributed to some of the issues that they've been having with power. So he said that we can't leave until we have properly constructed a power source for them so that they don't have to worry about the power going out all the time. So we're going to have to look at what kind of power sourcing we can do to really help them out. Now, I kind of was like, well, what about, you know, something simple like a coal plant? And he's like, nope, we're not doing that, because then we'd have to get coal in here. And, you know, I actually respect that. Turn that off. Start this. So with that in mind, jump in here. Oops, nope. We have to go over here. With that in mind, this is a 1.5 kilowatt. This is a 25 kilowatt. They need 20 kilowatts minimum, they said. Now, I don't know if that's really true, but they said 20 kilowatt hours. Yeah. So that's 1.5 kilowatt hours. So if we take 20 kilowatt hours, I need to find my calculator. Where are you? 20 kilowatt hours. This generates 1.5. We would need 13 solar. Well, we need about 14 solar collectors, actually. So that's 1.25 million. So it looks like what we need to do is we need to raise about 1.2 million to get a wind facility up for them. And then we need $1 million to go on to our new place. So we're going to have to raise about 2.2 million. That's why I'm kind of, you know, in the world of let's clear cut the forest for these guys. So we need to keep that in mind. We need to build that energy facility. And I also need to check, do we have a... No, we don't. Okay, I was about to say, do we have a bank balance? Because he also told me that I am not going to be allowed to leave if I have a balance on the books with the local bank. So we have to make sure that that is any bank loans that we have that cleared out. Because otherwise we are not going to be allowed to leave. And to ensure that we can't leave, he took our passport. So I can only get my passport back if I build them a wind facility. And I've cleared out my bank balance. So we need to, or not my bank balance, my loan balance. So we're on the hook for a lot of work here. Nope, he needs to be emptied. Of course he does. All right, turn you off. Are you almost full? You're getting there. Yeah, you do need to be emptied. Kind of want to go get more gravel for you. I guess it would be your turn then to go get the... Yep. What is that? Oh, I was like, what is on this tractor? I cultivated that field over because I was just like, I made such a mess of it. Yeah. So that's all done. We'll go get that trailer we put over here. I don't remember why we put the trailer over here, but we did. You know what? I'm really, as much as I was like, hey, we need to get a tractor that can do both the stump grinding and the planting, I might just go with another Kirovitz because they're cheap, relatively, and taxes are low. We're going to be getting an expensive piece of equipment to get the telehandler. So it might behoove us in the long run to just go with another Kirovitz and deal with that back and forth bit. Maybe. I'm going to keep the low loader trailer, even though you might think, well, you don't really need a low loader. I do sort of, because what I'm planning to do is once I've clear cut the area that we're in, that little corner there, over by the garden center, once I clear cut that, I'm going to move down south of field 3, I think, and clear cut that area out before we clear cut on the other side of bench number 1. I'm thinking. Now, I'm also considering whether... Oh, great. Loading is complete. All right. Let's go get you so that that disappears off my screen. There we go. There. All right. Not you. There we go. I'm also considering if we maybe, as much as I don't know if it's worth it, but we might start wood chipping. Because I think I can get... The only problem is the cost. Okay, so the cost of a wood chipper, we're looking at $350,000 for a wood chipper. Got to think about the taxes on the wood chipper. But it might be a very effective way to remove a large part of the forest and make some money in the process. Can you believe we almost completed this field? And we're just barely getting anything off of it. That's awesome. Oh, goodness. Whoa. Whoa! Okay, stop and empty. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, where was the other truck that we... There you are. All right. Busy day. Busy day. Now, the John Deere, we need to drive that over and sell that. We need to get that out of here before we pay taxes on it, because I do not want to pay the taxes on that thing. So I need to run that over and sell that off. And then I'll probably get rid of that other tractor here this episode as well, so we can get rid of both of those. In fact, why don't I just do that with the Megris, because I can probably get both those onto the low loader, I would think. By the time I do that, I can just drive them over there. Let's just drive them over there and not be crazy. Not be crazy. I'm about to do something that's crazy. Go, truck! Yeah! My 6x6 power. Alright, let's drop this off. And I'll go and get a couple more loads or something. What are we at here again? So that's not, I mean, 13% on that, so I need to go get more. I'll go get one more trailer load. Yeah. Let's go get one more trailer load, and then we'll go sell the deer and the whatever that thing was. Whatever that other tractor was that we bought, we'll sell those two things. I'll set this guy to fill. I think I'm gonna have to wait on the train. I don't think I'm gonna beat the train. What's up? How's it going? Don't mind me. It's just Russia, you know. It's pretty common for people to drive on the railroad tracks in Russia. I'm sure of it. I'm sure I read that as a road rule somewhere about Russia, you know. You just drive your truck or with your trailer on the train tracks. I swear that was a road rule. Maybe it was a dare. I don't know. Whatever. I think we're gonna go backwards this time, just to mess with the guy. Hopefully we can get this concrete plant up. I really want to get this concrete plant up, because that would be a plus to everybody, I think. I think once I get that up, we can get the building going, the building sites going. Going backwards. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna come in backwards. What you can do about it? Nothing. You're just still gonna do your job. Thank you. All right. You're empty, so why are you still here? Oh, because you won't move while he's here. All right. Got it. Go do your job. No, not you. Aha, we'll take you first. All right, let's head out to the shop. And we'll come back and get that guy. This was a great vehicle for what we were doing initially. It's a really nice hauler for just dragging, but we've gotten to the point now where I think the other equipment is better suited for our needs. To clear cut and transport for long distances, this is not the vehicle you want. This is great for short distance, like hauling this stuff around, it'd probably be fine. Hauling the poplars around, again, probably going to be fine. But again, it's short distance. Once I get over on the other side of that field, I don't want this thing. It's just going to take me way too long to get anything hauled anywhere. So with that in mind, it's, I think, perfect to get rid of it now and put the money towards other things, whatever those might be. Make sure we don't get killed by any trains, or kill any trains, as the case might be. There we go. I would totally say, like, if you're running a map where you can, where if it's rough terrain and you just want to haul something out and then cut it up, this is going to be the perfect thing. Like if it's a really mountainous hill and you want to haul your trees somewhere and then cut them, this is the vehicle for that. Or if you're dragging large trees short distances, because it certainly has all the goodies. All right. Park you up here. And sell that. How you doing? You doing fine? You're parked, you're parked, you're parked. I need to service that. Aha! Alright, this thing, I wasn't so sold on, quite honestly. I forgot about the stupid camera that they've got on it, so yeah, not a big fan of it. It's unfortunate because the one in Farm Sim 13 was great. But hey, can't win everything, right? Right. Woo. Alright, you think, oh, there's a train. I don't think we'll attempt that jump in the track right there in front of the train. Look at him flying along. Hey, what's up? He won't honk back at me. Boo! Boo! Boo to you. Alright, let's get over here. Is that the end of the train? There's the end of the train. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. And stop. Whoa, that was too much. There we go. Alright, let's get rid of that guy. Yes. And then I need, oops, this. Alright, because it looks like we got some cherries. Are you, how are you doing over here? Fruit wine, yep. Alright, let's load up with fruit wine then. Okay, I guess we need to go get the cherries. Drop off the fruit wine, get the cherries. That's what looks like we need to do. We made money on a fruit wine, right? Like, I'm not losing my mind. We're making money on fruit wine, right? Because the fact we didn't make any money on the pears is kind of bothering me. I think I needed to take it to the other place, but I want to make sure we're actually making something on this. Otherwise, this is just a fruitless endeavor. Ha! Fruit wine, fruitless. Get it? Get it? No? Ugh, fine. Be that way. All right, let's make sure we're making money on the fruit wine. Be really, really disappointing if we weren't. All these people, their fruit wine addiction, are going to be addicted to our amazing cherry fruit wine. I've actually had cherry fruit wine before, or cherry liquor anyway. It's actually pretty good stuff. All right, let's hope we're actually making money here. Yes, we are making money on the fruit wine. Good. All right, so obviously the pears have to go to another location. That's fine. Oops, go forward. All right, that's good. That's good. How are we doing on... Okay, so we have lost money so far today. Why have we lost money? Construction, 156 grand. What did I build? Oh, never mind. I'm like, what did we build that we lost so much money? Oh, I don't know. The entire orchard that you built, you gibbon? Oh, yeah, that's right. That thing. You'd think I'd pay attention to what I was doing, but you'd be very, very, very wrong. All right, I'm going to finish clear cutting. I'm going to be hauling a bunch of the large sticks over. Hopefully we'll make enough money in that to buy a telehandler next time. Loading is complete. Got to find the truck. There you are. So we'll hopefully have enough money next time for a telehandler. I need to figure out what I'm going to do about tractor. I'm really right now leaning Kirovitz. Having a third Kirovitz on the farm. We'll have 3 vehicles. They're all, or 4 tractors. They're all running the same basic engine and other hardware. Our main trucks are the same. What we can do is we can sell that other truck. Oh no, it's got a big sprayer on it. Never mind. Well, I guess we'll keep that truck. So we could sell it and get a bunch of, get some more Magris. But no. I think, and I could be completely and totally wrong about this, but I think we're getting to the point where, like I said before, how, whoa, hey, we kind of have like all the pieces of the puzzle coming into place. I think we're getting there. I could be completely and totally wrong, and I have been before. Whoa, hello, let's drive semi-appropriately, please. But I think we're getting there. Is that gonna be 90,000? Yeah, it is. Okay. Good. All right, so we got the couple Kirovitz here. We'll have to run probably. I'll probably consider running a couple. Oh look, he's almost done. A couple loads. Yeah, some other time. Hopefully next time we'll have the money for the sprinklers, and I'll have made a decision on tractors. I still am leaning Kirovitz. I probably will go Kirovitz. And I think that's it. I could be wrong, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, I have to finish clear cutting. Duh. All right, until then, game on and be awesome, everybody.